Hello, dear children. Welcome back to the class. Raghavendra, can you hear me, Raghavendra?
Yes, sir.
Raghavendra, can you turn on your video and speak to us? Can you turn on your video and speak to us? Can you turn on your video? Just check. Yes, all right. Raghavendra, is everyone able to see Raghavendra? Okay. So Raghavendra, how Kalparaksha classes is helping you? What is the benefit you got out of it, or out of this MCQ series? 19th your exam is coming. Is it like attending these classes is helpful, and how it has become helpful for you? Please explain, Raghavendra.
It is very helpful to practicing MCQ questions, sir.
Okay, thank you. Anything else, Raghavendra?
No, sir. It is
Okay,
nice.
thank you, Raghavendra. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for all your support. And Deepti, can you turn on your video and speak to people, those who are there, Deepti? Deepti Pujar?
Yes, sir. It
Yes,
is
all
very
right.
useful for the questions, multiply choice questions. I ask.
Mhm. There is a breakage from your side, network issue, I guess. Yes, Deepti. Deepti, you can turn off your audio and turn off your video also. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, Deepti. Yeah, it's like stuck there. Okay, all right. Harish, Koredi, can you? I mean, this is your first session. I think it won't be possible for you to tell about our classes. Vinayak Gudli, are you there? Can you hear me, Vinayak?
Yes, sir.
Are you there, Vinayak?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You can turn on your video and motivate the people how you are getting benefited from Kalparaksha classes. What is the use you got from Kalparaksha classes? Turn on your video and speak to us. Yeah. Quick, we don't have time. Vinayak. Vinayak. Quickly. Vinayak. Can you turn on your video and speak to us? Motivate the people there. So yes, I can hear you, Vinayak. Turn on your video and then speak. Yeah, we don't have the whole day, Vinayak. Quickly, you have to respond, Vinayak.
Sir, I am having laptop. It does not support camera.
Oh, all right, fine. Srujan, can you please turn on your video and motivate the people around us? Yes, you can turn off your audio, Vinayak. Srujan. Yes, Srujan. Srujan, quick. See, your voice is not audible. Okay, Venkatesh, turn on your video and speak to us.
Yes, sir.
Yes, how Kalparaksha class has become helpful for you? Can you please explain, Venkatesh? Please tell me.
Very useful.
Not in the right place now. All right, fine, dear children. So I just, turned off your video. Everybody's video is off now. Okay, just, yeah, I got your network issue. Now, if everybody is able to hear me, then say yes in the chat section. In the chat section, I need 9 messages. 9 messages should come to me in the chat section. If you are able to hear me, 9 messages I want quickly in the chat section. Yeah. Yes, I think everybody is able to hear me. Yes, all right. All right. Everybody is able to hear me. Thank you very much. So we are going to start the class now. All right, dear children, welcome back to the class. I think you are able to see my screen now. If you are able to see the screen, say yes. Don't send it in the chat section. Say yes, dear children. If you are able to see the screen. Because I'm outside of the app, that's why I will not be able to see there whether you are able to see this or not.
Yes, sir.
Say yes if you are, yes, all right. So you are able to see this. So today we are going to discuss about MCQs on this Trigo, that is MCQs on applications of trigonometry. So we'll just open those questions, then we'll start those questions one by one. So class, everybody knows. Yes or no? So we follow this approach of step by step. So we follow this, and we are going to learn all the concept step by step in Kalpataksha classes. All right, dear children. So are you quick? Be quick. Yeah. If you are ready, say yes, all of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes.
All right, fine, dear children. So let's get on to first question. Do this question, all of you. Let's see this question. If length of the shadow of a tower is increasing, if length of the shadow of a tower is increasing, then angle of elevation of the sun is also increasing. Is it decreasing? Unaffected, don't have any relation with length of shadow. Okay, let us try to analyze this. Now let me take this as the tower. Okay, this is the tower. Now you can take this tower as xy if you want. Okay, this is tower, xy is tower. Okay, now this is shadow, how it comes? It's a shadow is on the ground, no, like this. Yes, or correct? So this is like theta. Now if this shadow is increasing means now the shadow has become like this. Now it has come to point z dash. It has come to this point now. If it has come to this point means how would this, I mean this angle now, is it equal? Just look at this. If you keep on going towards this direction, now for example here the pole is there or any building is there, if you look from here it is like more angle, dear children. This is like more angle. If you are looking at from very far point, this angle is less, no? So if you are taking this angle to be theta 1 and this angle to be theta 2, always you will find out that theta 1 is greater than theta 2. This angle is more and this angle is less. That's why this angle has reduced or increased. So this angle has reduced, no? So it is decreasing, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear concept? Yeah. That's why whenever this shadow, whatever clear? Yeah. So let us move on to next question now. Any doubts? Second question, very tricky it is again. I don't know where are the options. I think here are the options. Do this question. The angle of elevation of the top of a tower is 30 degree. Okay. There is a tower. Okay. There is a tower like this. There is a tower. AB is the tower, or you can name it as PQ also. The angle of elevation of top of a tower is 30 degrees. So from this tower, I mean from this point, so I am seeing that this is like 30 degrees. All right. Now, if height of the tower is doubled, this is the height of the tower, okay, h is the height of the tower and this distance is like x. If height of the tower is doubled, then angle of elevation of its top will, I mean this tower, no, its height is doubled now. It has become like this, more bigger tower. More bigger tower it has become. Now they're asking if this tower height has doubled means 2h it has become. Now angle of elevation of its top will be from the same point, of course from the same point. This is like AB again, tower. Now this angle, what will happen to this angle they are saying? Correct? Now did you get the question?
Yes, sir.
They are saying then angle of elevation of its top will also get doubled, will get halved. Halved means getting half, and we have other options also. So I hope this situation is understood to you, and if you want you can go for other options also. That is like will be less than 60 degree, and next one is none of this. Clear? So let us see this. Okay, how to do it. Now look at this, dear children. When you look at this question, no, can I write like tan 30 equal to h by x? Tan 30 degree equal to h by x, can I write? Let's look at this, tan divided by x. All right. Now if you do tan theta, tan theta equal to what it becomes? It becomes 2h divided by, and x means what is there? H root 3 is there. H get cancelled. And what is the value of theta I'm going to get? Tan theta equal to 2 by root 3 I get, no? So if you just go here and write here, okay, tan theta equal to what I'm getting, dear children? Look at this. Tan theta is equal to 2 by root 3, no? Now 2 by root 3, what is the value of this theta? If I got that, then I would have just confirmed how much it has got. Correct, no? So just remember tan theta equal to 2 by root 3, we are getting it. Okay, I'm going to clear, then I'm going to explain what will be the answer. Everybody got it, no? Tan theta is 2 by root 3? Everybody got this or not? Tan theta equal to 2 by
Yes,
root
sir.
3, this theta. Yeah. So tan theta is equal to 2 by root 3 means what to explain there? Now listen to me. Tan theta is equal to 2 by root 3 we got. That is there. Now when you look at tan, no. So tan 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90, if you observe, tan 0 is 0, tan 30 is 1 by root 3, tan 45 is 1, tan 60 is root 3, and tan 90 is not defined, no? Because it is 1 by 0 is like infinity. Infinity means not defined. So now look at this, as you are increasing the angle, no dear children, when you are increasing the, when angle is increased, the theta value is increased, the value of tan theta is also increasing, no? Yes or no? Look at this.
Yes, sir.
0 to 1 by root 3, 1 root 3, it has become infinity, not defined, that is increasing. Now tan 2 by root 3 means how much it will come? Look at this. So it is like 2 by root 3 means what? 2 by tan theta is equal to 2 by root 3 is there. No, 2 divided by root 3 means it becomes 1.73, no? It becomes 1.73. Now, yes, root 3 means 1.73 it is. So if you do this, no, definitely this is greater than 1. Whatever answer you get, no, this is greater than 1. Yes or no? But less than this root 3. What root 3 means there? 1.73 it is there. So whatever tan theta, that is 2 by root 3 I'm getting, or 2 divided by 1.73 I'm getting, it is greater than 1. Definitely. Because if 2 is there, then it would have become equal to 1. Less than 2 number is there, no, 1.73. That's why whatever answer I'm getting, that will be greater than 1. But whatever answer I'm getting here, that will be less than root 3, right? Yes or no? Less than root 3 means
Yes,
it is 1.73. You can check this. So whatever answer I'm going to get here, this is very, very important. So this value, no, so definitely it is greater than 1 for sure. But that is going to be less than, this value is going to be less than root 3. That means this angle is greater than 45 degree, but less than 60 degrees. So that is like it is between 45 and 60, right? This theta value is between 45 and 60 degrees. Clear, dear children? Yes?
Yes, sir.
So if
Yes,
this
sir.
theta is between 45 and 60 degree means, look at this, what answer they are selling? They are telling also get doubled. No, not possible. Also get doubled means it would have become 60 degrees, not possible. Will get halved, that is also not possible. And next option they are saying will be less than 60 degree. Of course, this becomes correct answer, no? Will be less than 60 degree. Yes or no? Because angle is between 45 and 60 degree. That's why will be less than 60 degree. Did you understand this? Tricky question, but you can do it. All right, dear children, C is the right option. Everybody got it?
Sir.
Yes or no? Yeah. So if you want, you can check this. 2 divided by 1.73. Calculator is not allowed for you, but still I will show you. Okay. So if you want, I can show you. 2 divided by, 1 second. 2 divided by 1.73, whatever I'm getting, no, definitely greater than 1, but it is less than 1.73. If you want, I will show you. Okay. Let me clear this. I think you have written this. So if you are if you are going to calculator, no, if you are going to calculate here with the calculator ABC, I think here is a calculator. Just look at this. 2 divided by 1.73. How much it comes? It comes 1.15. No. So whatever this 1.15 is there, it is greater than 1. But isn't it less than 1.73? Because tan 60 is root 3, no? Root 3 means 1.73. So it is in between that. So that's why whatever that theta is there, that theta is between 45 and 60, right, dear children? I hope everybody got it. Those who did not get, also try to do it one more time so that you understand it. Yeah, I hope the second question is, shall I go to third? Yeah. Okay, fine. So let us see this third question. Please do this. If everybody is able to listen to me clearly, then say yes, dear children, please.
Yes, sir.
Everyone should say yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Increases, decreases, remain unchanged, have no relation. Sorry. What is the correct option for this, dear children? See here. Here there was height of a tower. Okay, you can draw anytime, anywhere. Here was a tower. Okay, here is the tower AB, and it is having height H. Okay, now this height of the tower and the distance of the point of observation from its foot, both are increased by 10%. Okay, from its foot there is a point of observation here. Let me take it as X. Now we are having angle of elevation as theta. So what is the value of tan theta, dear children? Tan theta is equal to H by X, no? This is what is a proper thing, no? Now they are saying whatever this height is there, no, this height is increased by how much percentage? 10%. Now this is also increased by 10%. If both are increased by same percent, more distance, then angle remains same, no? Yes or no? Now if at all you are not feeling comfortable with by saying, look at this. Now it is increased means, it is also increased means, look at this, both are increased, no? How much percentage they are increased? They are increased by 10%. So 10% means what? H, then 10% of H means what it becomes? 10% of H means it becomes 10 divided by 100 into H, no? So H cancel. That is like 1 by 10 means 0.1 H. I mean, this much will be increased. They will be increasing 0.1 H. So initially, what was the height? H was the height. Initially, H was the height. Now 0.1 H has increased means how much will 0.1? So if you calculate tan theta dash, what happens to this? Look at this. H divided by 0.1 H divided by X plus 0.1 X. Yes or no? Tan theta dash is equal to H plus 0.1 H divided by X plus 0.1 X. Now if you find out that tan theta dash, how much it becomes? Can I take H common? If I take H common, what remains here? 1 plus 0.1. If I take X common, what remains inside? 1 plus 0.1. So 1 plus 0.1, 1 plus 0.1, it get cancelled. And again, I'm going to get H by X only. No, here also H by X, here also H by X. That means theta and theta dash both are same, no? So what is the answer for this? What will be the answer for this? We have got remains unchanged, no? So this becomes the answer, right? Everybody got it? How to solve this? Yes or no?
Yes,
So
sir.
nobody is responding. Yeah, fine. So this is very simple question, dear children. It's like if both are getting increased at the same rate, or both are getting, instead of this increased, decreased is also there, no, same rate. I mean decrease. Then also same things happen. Decrease means then also it remains same only. There won't be any change. It remains unchanged. Clear, dear children? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me go to next question. Do this question. Fourth question, all of you. A ladder 15-meter long just reaches the top of a vertical wall. There is a vertical wall like this. Let me take this as the wall, okay? This wall is having height h. A ladder 15-meter long just reaches the top of the wall. I mean, the ladder will be like this, no? Here is the ladder, CB. CB is the ladder, just reaches the top of the wall. And how long it is? 15 meter. And they're asking, if the ladder makes an angle of 60 degree with the wall, this angle is 60 or above angle is 60? Below angle is 60 or below above angle is 60? Tell me, dear children.
Below angle, sir.
No, not below angle. Above angle is 60. Look at this now, what they're saying. If ladder makes an angle of 60 degree with the wall means here is the wall. No, this becomes 60 degree or not?
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Look at this. If the ladder makes an angle of 60 degree with the wall, here is the wall, so here 60 degree, then height of the wall will be height of the wall. So look at this. 60 is equal to what it becomes? It becomes h by 50. Becomes wrong. I hope it is clear. Fourth question. Clear, dear children? Okay. So let me move to fifth question. Do this question, fifth question, all of you. An observer 1.5 meter tall is 20.5 meter away from a tower 22 meter high. There is a tower of height 22 meter. 22 meter high tower is there. This is a tower AB. AB is the tower and this total height is 22. An observer 1.5 meter tall is 20.5 meter away from a tower. I mean, he is away from this tower. How much meter he is away? 20.5 meter away he is. And what is the height of this person? Height of this person is like 1.5. Here is the person. Yes, I hope everybody is understanding whatever I am writing. AB is like a person. Determine the angle of elevation of top of the tower from eyes of the observer. Eyes of the observer means here only, no? So they are asking this angle. What is this angle they are asking? Very simple, no? Everybody knows it. So it is like 20.5. And what is the total height? This total height is like 22, right? This is like total 22. And in this, if you remove 1.5, so what it becomes? It becomes 20.5, no? If you take this point as C, so this BC becomes 20.5 or not? This one, B to C. You have to find out, can I use tan theta? In the triangle, tan theta is equal to 20.5 divided by 20.5. So that's like both get cancelled and tan theta is equal to 1 means, so theta should be 45 now, tan 45 is 1, right? So that's why theta is 45, right, dear children? Yes? You have to respond, okay? Please. Then only I will get to know that I should go for next question or not. Yeah. Whenever I complete the solution, if you understood this, if you have understand the answer, then say yes. If you haven't understood, then you can ask doubts. Shall I go to next question now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go to sixth question. Do this question now. The angles of elevation of the top of a tower from 2 points distant, S and T from its foot are complementary. They are complementary to each other. That means if you add them, they become 90. Then height of the tower they are asking. They have given some relation, ST, S square, T square, under root ST, S by T and all. Okay. So there is a tower, that is for sure. There is a tower like this. Okay. Now, the angles of elevation of the top of the tower from 2 points distant S and T from its foot. And 1 point is there, its distance is like S. Okay. Distance is like S. Here is the distance S. And there is one more point. So this distance is like S. And there is one more point. So from this point to this point, this total distance is what? This total distance is T. Okay, you can name them. This one as A, this one as B, and this one as C, and this one as D. Like that, you can name them. Now, angle of elevation of top of this tower from these two whatever points are there, these are complementary. Means if one is theta, how about the other angle? Can I call it as 90 minus theta?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. They're complementary, no? So that's why one is 30 means another is 60. That is 90 minus 30. Now let me take it as height of the tower as yes. H, sorry. Then height of the tower is they're asking. No, height of the tower is like H. I have taken. Now look at this in the first triangle. If you observe the triangle BAD or ADB or ABD, whatever it is. So tan theta, what is the value of tan theta, dear children? Tan theta is equal to H by S, no? Right? Tan theta is like H by S. Now if you see the bigger triangle DCA, so what it becomes? Does it become tan of 90 minus theta? Tan of 90 minus theta equal to H by T. Tan of 90 minus theta is like H, then divided by all, that is length is T. Now tan of 90 minus theta is cot theta, right? Tan of 90 minus theta is cot theta. Cot theta is equal to H by T, I am getting. Cot theta equal to H by T. Now look at this. Somehow I want this H, right? So if I want H means just find out H here. So H is equal to what it becomes? S tan theta. Correct? And here H means what it becomes, dear children. Look at this equation and say H equal to, it becomes T cot theta, right? Yes or no? T cot theta. Look at this. Yes or no? Now this H, try to understand this. This H is S tan theta and this H is T cot theta. Now can I say if LHS, that is HH are equal means, can I say S tan theta is equal to T cot theta? Can I say like that?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Now from this what you are going to get? You are not going to get anything here because I want somehow I want H, right? So what will I do now? So instead of taking this as I mean all these things, what I will do? I will do one trick here. Look at the trick, how it looks. Now tan theta is equal to, what is there? H by S is there. Cot theta equal to H by T is there. I will multiply both of them. If I multiply tan theta into cot theta, tan theta into cot theta means what I will get? I will get it as H by S into H by T, no? Tan theta equal to H by S. That is tan theta is H by S and cot theta is H by T. So tan theta into cot theta equal to what it becomes? H by S into H by T, right? Now this can be written as tan theta. Yes, please check over this. Okay, I'm just multiplying both of this tan theta and cot theta. Tan theta into cot theta is 1 by tan theta, and that becomes h square divided by st. It becomes h square divided by st. Now this tan theta and tan theta, they get cancelled, and what remains there? 1 remains there. And on RHS we have h square divided by st. Now you keep h square here only and you send that st that side. So 1 into st is like st it becomes. And if you want to find out the value of h now, so what is the value of h? H is like under root st, right? If everybody understood this, say yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shall I go to next question?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah. Let us solve some more question now. 7th one. Please do this. This is also very important and a little bit tricky it is. The shadow of a tower standing on a level plane is found to be 50 meter longer, they are saying. 50 meter longer when the sun elevation is 30 degree than when it is 60 degree. Okay. When the elevation is like 30 degree, then whatever shadow we are getting, no, that shadow is like 50 meter longer than when it is 60 degree. Wow. Then height of the tower is. I think we need more space for this to solve. Everybody try to get terms of this question, okay? The shadow of a tower standing on a level plane is found to be 50 meter longer. So that means whatever shadow is there, no, so this, I mean, building is there and whatever its shadow comes, no, that is like 50 meter longer. I mean, some shadow already it would have come, and rather than that, it is having another 50 meter extra. When sun's elevation is 30 degree, then when it is 60 degree, when it is 60 degree, I am going to get X, and when it is 30 degree, I am going to get X plus 50. That's what they are saying. Yeah, please catch this terms once again and let us try to see this. The shadow of a tower standing on a level plane is found to be 50 meter longer when the sun's elevation is 30 degree. When sun's elevation is 30 degree, no, so it is going to be further than when it is 60 degree. When it is 60 degree, there used to be, I mean, 60 degree means this much it is there. 60 degree means this much shadow is there. X shadow. This is the height of the tower. This shadow is there. Now, when it has become 30 degree, no, the angle of elevation. Now the shadow has become 50 meter more. That means here extra 50 it has come. So that means this total distance is X plus 50. Everybody understood this diagram, how it came? Now they are asking this for this H. Clear, dear children? Yeah, everybody got this? How to do?
Yes, sir.
Everybody got this or not? Yeah.
Sir,
Okay, let us try to. Yeah, another time. Look at this. This is what you need to understand. The shadow of a tower standing on a level plane is found to be 50 meter longer. 50 meter longer means more. I mean, 50 meter longer means 50 meter more when sun's elevation is 30 degree. When sun's elevation is 30 degree, no, like that 30 degree elevation is there for the sun. So whatever shadow I am getting, it is 50 meter longer than the when it is at 60 degree. When it is at 60 degree, no, like this elevation is more, no. If you're, for example, this is the building and here sun is there. Okay, if you're coming towards the building, your angle will increase, no. If you go there, angle will decrease. So whenever 60 degree is there, some X is there. Shadow length is like X. This is a shadow. And when it has become 30 degree, no, whatever was there at 60 degree, than that, it is like 50 more. 50 more means it is 50 means this much 50 more means it becomes X plus 50, right? Yeah. I hope it is understood.
Yes,
Try to get it. The shadow of a tower standing on a level plane is found to be longer when sun's elevation is 30 degree. When sun's elevation is 30 degree, it is 50 meter longer than when it is at 60 degree. When it is at 60 degree, X is there, shadow X is there. And when it is 30 degree, 50 has become more. That is like X plus 50. Understood, dear children?
yes, sir.
Now they
Yes,
are
sir.
asking height of the tower is. Now they are asking for height of the tower. Okay, let us try to do it because it is a little bit lengthy. 1 mark question usually it won't come, but we are here to build our concepts, no? So we'll try to solve this in this is 7th question here. Okay, let us try to solve this. I'll send this PDF also. And here is the tower. Okay, and here is the tower, and height of the tower is like AB. AB is the height of the tower. Let me take it as H. Now, whenever it was 60 degree, no, whenever it was 60 degree, and this AC is the shadow. AC is like X. Now, when it has become 30 degree. Now, if you are going far away means it becomes 30 degree, no? Then shadow has increased to 50 meter high. So if 50 meter more is there means what will be this total? This total will be X plus 50, no? Yeah. So X plus 50. Now look into the smaller triangle ABC. When you look into the smaller triangle ABC, tan 60 is equal to what it comes? Tan 60 means H by X it comes. Correct? Tan 60 is H by X it comes. Then tan 60 means everybody knows it is root 3. Root 3 is equal to H by X it is coming. Clear? Now after that, can I say that H is equal to root 3X? I can say H is equal to root 3X, no? Or you can say, what you can say? You can say X is equal to H by root 3. Like that also you can say X is equal to H by root 3 because you are going to substitute this only there. X is equal to h by root 3. Clear, dear children? X is equal to h by root 3. Please try to get it, okay? It is a little bit lengthy, but you will get it. X is equal to h by root 3. Okay? Now in the bigger triangle ABD, tan 30 degrees. So whatever tan, is my screen visible, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So tan 30. So tan 30 is equal to what is there? H divided by x plus 50. That becomes h divided by x plus 50. And tan 30 means everybody knows. So what is that? 1 by root 3. And that is equal to h means we don't know, and divided by x. X means what is there? H by root 3 is there. So I am going to keep x as h by root 3. Then plus 50 I am going to keep it here. Clear, dear children? Yes or no? Why somehow I want this h now. Okay, x equal to h by root 3 is there, no? X equal to h by root 3 is there. I'm going to keep it there. So I'm going to keep 1 by root 3 there only. Then I'm going to send this entire term this side. It becomes into h by root 3 plus 50 it becomes, and that is equal to h. Is this understood? Denominator, it has become into now. Okay. Now you can just check 1 by root 3 into h by root 3 means h divided by root 3 into root 3 is root 9. Root 9 means 3h by 3. Then plus it has become 50 by root 3, and that is equal to h. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Respond here, please. Now I am going to send this h by 3 that side. So it becomes h minus h by 3, h minus h by 3 is equal to what remains here? 50 by root 3 remains here, 50 by root 3. Then I am going to get the LCM here. What will be the LCM? 3. So 1 3 is 3 1 is. So 3h minus h is 2h. 2h by 3 is equal to 50 divided by root 3. Then I am going to get h is equal to, how to do the h? H is equal to 50 by root 3 into 3 divided by 2 it becomes. Correct? Into 3 divided by 2, then it becomes 2 1s are 2 25s are, then h is equal to 25 into 3 is like 75, 75 divided by root 3. Now I cannot keep it as 75 root 3, 75 divided by root 3, I have to rationalize it. So then it becomes h is equal to 75 by root 3 into root 3 divided by root 3, rationalizing, and it becomes 75 into 3 divided by root 3 into root 3 is 3, 3 get cancelled. Correct, no? Okay, one mistake.
Sir, it's 75 root 3 now, sir.
Yes, yes, right. 75 root 3 divided by 3. 3 1s are 3 25s are, and h is equal to 25 root 3. Is there an option called 25 root 3 meter there? Just check 25 root 3 whether it is there or not. Yes, I think it is there. So this becomes the right option. Did you get this? How to do, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is very simple, and I'm going to share this. If you want this document at end of the session, I'm going to share this document. No need to worry at all. This document will be shared to you. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So this document will be shared to you along with the question paper. Yeah. All right, dear children. So let us move on to next question now. I think it has become clear. If it is not clear, see back the video and solve it one more time. Okay. Let us go to next question. 8th question. Please see this. This is again conceptual question. If a man is standing on a platform 3 meters above the surface of a lake, if a man standing on a platform, there is a platform 3 meters above the surface of the lake, that means wherever water is there, no, above that 3 meters, he observes a cloud and its reflection in the lake, then angle of elevation of the cloud is, equal to the angle of diffraction of its reflection, double the angle of diffraction of its reflection, not equal to the angle of diffraction of its reflection, information insufficient. Okay, let us try to put this out and let us try to understand this question first of all. A man is standing. Where he is standing? He is standing on a platform 3 meter above the surface of lake. He is above the surface of lake. Above the surface of lake means you understand? Okay, let me put it in the form of a diagram. 8th question. I mean, there is a lake. Okay, lake means water will be there. There is some water here. Okay, so whatever water is there, so he is standing. Where he is standing? He is standing above 3 meter. Like that, I mean, there is one platform here. There is one platform built. I mean, how many meters above it is? It is 3 meter above, like this. Okay, on the lake. Lake is downstairs now, and here he is standing. Okay. Now here nothing is there. Here everything is like platform. I mean, platform means here is the water. This is the water now. Okay. Above this water is not there. Okay. So above this water is not there. This is the level of water. Here is the final drop of water. Final layer of water is there. Depth, how much it is there, we don't know. Yeah. Now what he is doing by standing at that place, what he is doing, he is observing a cloud. He is observing a cloud and its reflection in the lake. Okay, what is doing? He is observing the cloud and its reflection. So where is the cloud? Where the cloud will be? Let us take cloud is here. For example, here is the cloud. He is observing this cloud like this. Okay, and that means here is the angle of elevation. This is the angle of elevation, and he is observing this reflection also. Yes, this reflection also he is observing. Here, reflection will be here now. Yes or no? He is observing this reflection here. Okay, I mean, he is observing. I mean, once he see the cloud, and this is reflection of the cloud, because cloud reflection will be there in the water now. He is observing this also. So that means this is the angle of depression. This is the angle of elevation. This is the angle of depression. So angle of elevation and angle of depression. Correct? Is this understood? Whatever I have explained till now. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what they are saying, dear children, they are asking you. I mean, look at this question now. What is this? Then angle of elevation of the cloud is. Angle of elevation of the cloud is, they are asking. Angle of elevation of the cloud is equal to the angle of depression of its reflection. Double the angle of depression of its reflection, not equal to the angle of depression of its reflection. Okay, don't get confused with the options. Let us try to see them here. Otherwise, I would have drawn it with a pen here only. It's okay. Look at this. How much distance is there between this water and this cloud? No, same will be the distance between this water surface and this cloud, right? Now, don't think like they are different distances. How much distance? For example, if it is having 10 meter above from the above surface of this water, if it is 10 meter away, similarly here in the bottom also, it is 10 meter away or not. Here also, this reflection will be 10 meter or not. In the plane mirror, we have learned. I mean, whatever will be the, here is the object, no? It is the object and it is the image. Reflection means image. Now, how much distance is above? Below will be the same distance or not? At 10 meter only it is forming, no? If it is like from this point to this point, if cloud is like 10 meter high, it won't be 10 meter more than that. Then reflection is also 10 meter or not? Tell me. This is the surface of water, dear children. So from this surface of water, whatever is the distance of this cloud, same will be the distance of the reflection or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so everybody is getting it. Now, a boy is standing here and he is observing something 10 meter above, and exactly from this point 10 meter above and 10 meter below. So at that time, this angle of elevation, this angle of depression, they become equal. If exactly it is also 10 meter above and it is also 10 meter below, then only those angle of elevation and angle of depression, they become equal. If exactly 10 meter above and 10 meter below. Now it is like, now look at this. So how many meter it is above? Already 3 meter has been covered. So it is like 7 meter above now. Okay, 7 meter from this point where the boy is standing, from that point it is 7 meter above. Now look at this reflection of the cloud. Already it is like 3 meter below and another 10 meter, so that becomes 13 meter. Now these distances are like, one is 7 meter, another is like 13 meter. At that time, this angle of elevation and angle of depression, whatever are there, they are not equal, no, because the cloud and reflection of cloud are at different distances. No, cloud is at a height of 7 meter and this reflection is at a distance of 13 meter. Is this understood, dear children? So what will be the right option for this? The right option for this question will be not equal to the angle of depression of its reflection, because whatever angle of elevation we have got, no, dear children, so this angle of elevation of cloud is not equal to the angle of depression of its reflection. Okay, whether it is double equal to not possible, double also we don't know, but it is definitely not equal. Clear? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I hope the things have become very, very clear to you in this problem. Once again, if I go back there also, I can explain you. Now this cloud is having a different height. Whatever this cloud is there, no, dear children, this cloud is having a different height. And this is like, here is the cloud. It is like at the height of 7 meter from the boy. This reflection is at the bottom of 13 meter. Now this angle and this angle, look at this. This is the elevation, this is diffraction. They cannot be equal. They must be different. This angle of depression will be more actually. If it is like 20 meter, if it has become, now here the boy is standing and here the cloud is there, something is there, one object is there, he is observing. If this angle is like 30 degree and it is at a height of 10 meter. Now, if this is another object is there below, exactly below this 20 meter means, if this boy is observing this becomes 60 degree. Now, exactly, I mean, 10 and 20 double, no, so that's why this angle also becomes little bit double of that. Clear, dear children? Yeah, tell me.
Yes, sir.
Whether it becomes double or not, that too not sure, but definitely this angle of the diffraction will be greater than angle of elevation. That is, so that's why I hope it is clear. The concept is clear now. Don't want to explain into much more detailing of this. I hope you are able to make out. You guys are intelligent and you will make out. Eighth question. What is the answer for this, dear children? Not equal to the angle of diffraction of its reflection. Clear? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let me go to next question. Do this question, ninth question. If a pole 6 meter high, if a pole 6 meter high, that means there is a pole of 6 meter height. This is the pole. AB is the pole and it is having height of 6 meter. Cast, say, a shadow 2.3 meter long on the ground. Shadow will be on the ground, no? So AC is the shadow and this elevation is. Sun's elevation means from here only sun is being observed, no? If a sun is is my screen visible, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So they're asking sun will be here, no? So angle of elevation means from this horizontal only I have to take. So this angle they're asking. This one easily you can do, no? Which which one will be applied? Tan theta. Tan theta is equal to 6 by 2 root 3. And it becomes 2 ones are 2 threes are. So that is like tan theta is equal to 3 by root 3 means that can be written as root 3 into root 3 divided by root 3, no? Yeah. 3 means how
Sir, we
can
also
write?
put
Root 3.
Pythagoras theorem.
No, this angle they are asking, no? How will you put Pythagoras theorem? Angle I want. Can you find out this angle by using Pythagoras theorem?
No, sir.
Yeah.
No,
So
sir.
this 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3, then divided by root 3 get cancelled. Tan theta is equal to root 3 means we know that tan 60 is equal to root 3, no? Tan 60 equal to root 3, you must remember that. And this theta is equal to 60 degrees. This is the option. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Yeah. I hope 9th question is also very, very clear to all of you. Okay? Yes?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
fine, this man. I'm clearing this off. Let me go to 10th question. Do this question. Find height of the tower, something we are asking. 10th question. Read that question and the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from a certain point is 30 degree. there is a tower, okay? There is a tower like this. So here is the tower. Let me name this tower as EB. Okay. The angle of elevation of top of a tower from certain point is 30 degrees. There is a point here. Let me name this point as C. And whatever top of the tower is there, to that what is the angle? That angle is like 30 degrees. If the observer moves 20 meters towards the tower, now the observer came here 20 meters towards the tower. That is like CD is like 20 meters. All right. The angle of elevation of the top increases by 15 degree. That means now it has increased by 15 degree means here it has become 45 degree now. 32 increased by 15 means 45 degree it has become. Now they are asking find height of the tower. This height they are asking. Height of the tower they are asking. Clear, dear children? Is it understood? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is very simple. You assume this AD as X, okay? You take this AD because this AD is not known. So that's why you take it as X. Instead of taking this complete as X, then 20 means it has become X minus 20. Instead of that, you take AD equal to X. Is it okay if I take AD equal to X? Okay. Now, in the smaller triangle, if you apply tan 45, so what will you get? Tan 45 degrees equal to, you will get H by X. Tan 45 is like 1. 1 is equal to H by X I get. Then afterwards, can I say H equal to X? This H and X are equal, can I say? Or X equal to H also I can say, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Yeah. Then after that, in the bigger triangle, if you apply tan 30, tan 30 degree equal to what it becomes? Is it becoming H divided by 20 plus X? Tan 30 equal to H divided by X plus 20 or 20 plus X. Correct now? Now tan 30 means 1 by root 3 and that is equal to H divided by 20 plus X means what is there? H is there because X equal to H I got. Okay, now from this only one equation and only one variable, then find out the value of H. It's very simple now. So you send this 20 plus H that side. So it becomes 20 plus H. 20 plus H is equal to H root 3 it becomes. Correct? 20 plus
Yes,
H
sir.
means it becomes H root 3. Now I want H only. So that's why H I will keep it here. H root 3 I will send this side. So it becomes H minus root 3. Sorry, H minus H root 3 that is equal to 20. Correct now? Now in that I take H common. If I take H common, what remains there? Okay, just think over it. What remains there? So I don't have space here. I will take H common. So what remains? 1 minus root 3 is equal to 20, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
H bracket 1 minus root 3 equal to 20. Remember this. Okay, then I'm going to solve this by using that. I'll send this 1 by 1 minus root 3 that side. Then it becomes 20 divided by 1 minus root 3. Then I'm going to rationalize it. Yes. So please, can you remember this? This one? H bracket 1 minus root 3 equal to 20, dear children. Yeah. H bracket 1 minus root 3 equal to 20. Correct? Shall I clear this off, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then H equal to what it becomes? H equal to, it becomes 20 divided by 1 minus root 3, no? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Then it becomes into 1 plus root 3 divided by 1 plus root 3. I'm carrying forward the steps because I want to rationalize. Then it becomes H is equal to 20 bracket. 20 bracket, you can write it as root 3 plus 1 or 1 plus root 3. Then divided by, it is A plus B into A minus B means A square minus B square. A square minus B square it becomes. A square minus B square means it becomes H is equal to 20 bracket root 3 plus 1 divided by, it becomes 1 minus 9, no? It has become minus, dear children. Why it has become minus? It would not have become minus, no?
Maybe 3, no, sir.
Sorry? Oh,
3
sorry.
into root 3 is equal to 3.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry for that. So that is root 3, no? Yeah, root 3 whole square. Root 3 whole square means it is 3. Okay, sorry. So that becomes 1 minus 3, and that is h is equal to 20 root 3 plus 1 divided by 1 minus 3 is like it is minus 2 actually, but height of the tower won't be in minus, no? You can ignore that. 2 1s are 2 10s are. So that is equal to h equal to 10 bracket root 3 plus 1, no? So h is equal to 10 bracket root 3 plus 1. Where it is? Here is the option. This is the correct option, no? Yes? Tell me, dear children. Yes,
Yes, sir.
everybody got this? Okay. Fine. Shall I clear this off? Yeah. Okay. Get idea about all these things, okay? Okay, fine, dear children. So there are some other questions also. After this 10th question, there are some other questions. You try them. Okay. So whatever questions are there, they are very simple. They seem like very big questions, but they are very simple. If you try them, 15 questions are there. So you try these 5 questions. If any other doubt is remaining with you after trying this, because you have to try. This looks like very bigger one. These are very simple. I have seen them. They are very simple. You try them. Once you try them means you will get idea about all this question 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. And once any doubts are there, definitely once everything is over, so then we are going to revise this topic. Is that okay, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So after this class, I'll be sending you this. I'll be directly sending it to WhatsApp group. So if somebody is not there in the WhatsApp group, you can message me so that I can add them. And we are going to have a discussion on that. Okay. Only 4 people are remaining now. Why other people, where they went? They just left the session and went, or what? Surjan, they left the session and went. Now they left. Now they left. Initially they were there, no?
Yes, sir. 11 members were there.
Okay. Now only just now they left.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. Anyway, thank you very much for all your cooperation, and things will reach out in the form of video also. I'll be posting the link of the video also. Thank you very much, and I will be practice those questions, last 5 questions, and in the next session I will see you. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Till then, take care. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye, everyone.